Chapter 19. Love will find a way. I don't believe it. I actually updated the next day? That hasn't happened in a while. I had something else in mind for this part of the story, but I decided to take a different direction. Discord sat sadly on an upside-down tree stump, his head in his hands. First by a wife, he uttered, now by children. I should have known. Don't you can trust yourself. As he spoke, Cindy appeared in the air before him, bringing a smile to Draconicus's face. Ah, my boy, he exclaimed, taking the baby in his arms. You missed your daddy, didn't you? You will never leave me, right? Had he not been caught up in his joy, he would have noticed Davy's smile on the infant's face. Mothball hiked to the forest, carrying the unconscious mare on his back. His ears perked up as he heard a group of children nearby and quickly dove in the bushes. Screwball let out a moan. He silenced her with his hoof. You must be around here somewhere, someone said. I smell chocolate milk. The prince gulped, but then had an idea. He took the form of soldier Changling and lived up his hind place. You dumb bugs missed her, he exclaimed, pointing the direction he had just come. She went that way. One Changling sniffed the air. He's right. The trail is fresh. We can still catch her. As soon as the three were gone, Mothball picked Screwball up and moved as fast as his legs could carry them both. After a while, he came across a strangely decorated hut inside a grand tree. The light was on, so whoever lived there was home. Maybe they can help, Mothball thought. He was about to knock on the door when he realized he was still in the chilling guise. No point would his sister while looking like this. He transformed into the disguise he had used earlier that day with Screwball. He tapped his gray hoof on the door. Who was knocking so late? A deep voice called from inside. I'm coming. Please wait. Black and white striped pony opened the door. Who are you, stranger? Do you not know the danger of being out at night in this forest of fright? Please, Mother pleaded. You have to help me. My friend here, she's... The pony's eyes widened at the sight of the unconscious mare. Screwball! Bring her in. Place her on the bed. Tell me what she looks near dead. She guided the disguised prince over to the bed and helped him in setting Screwball down. Can you help her? Mother begged. I can. Do not stress. But what caused the sickness? He bit his lip. If this man knew he was a changeling, she would kick him out and keep him away from Screwball. Well, do not speak, the punk commanded. She examined her patient. She's very weak. I can barely feel her heartbeat. I'll make a soup for her to eat that soup that... I'll make soup for her to eat that will help her get well. So when she will recover, only time will tell. Mothball watched curiously as the striped mare searched her shelves of bottles and flasks. Never seen a pony like you before, he observed. That's because I'm a zebra, not a pony, she said, turning to him with a bow. I am Sikora, the one and only. Oh, well, how do you know Screwball? The zebra answered his question as he pulled a bottle from the shelf. 15 years ago, her mother came to me to seek comfort on what she was about to agree. She chose to be the bride of an infant Draconicus, but I told her that if she went, she would find great happiness. Martha blinked. You got her parents together? Sikora chuckled throatily as she poured the contents of the bottle into a boiling pot of water. That you could say. Oh, I'll never forget that day. She was about to pick up another ingredient when she saw that Mothball was standing out with nothing to do. How rude of me. Would you like some tea? He was not a fan of tea, but he did not want to reject the zebra's hospitality. He nodded dumbly. After mixing several more herbs and spices to the cauldron, Sikora muttered something in language that the prince did not understand. He sipped his tea with disgust, but it did not matter to him. All he could think about was how fragile his friend looked as she lay motionless in the bed beside him. While he held his cup in one hoof, he held Screwball's hoof in the other. In a few minutes, the soup was ready. Sikora poured a bowl and approached the sick mare. Tilt her head back, she said to Mothball. The prince set down his cup and did as the zebra said. As he gently pushed back Zebra's head, her mouth fell open. The zebra put the bowl to the young mare's lips and slowly poured the soup into her mouth. When she was done, Mothball carefully released Screwball's head and her mouth closed again. Is she going to be alright? Sikora sighed as she pulled the leopard print blanket off the young mare's body. I do not know, I fear. For now, she must rest here. Mothball's eyes glanced off with tears as he laid his hoof on the friend's forehead. Please get better, Screwy. The zebra picked up Mothball's cup and examined the tea leaves. Her eyes widened in fascination, her lips curling into a smile. How interesting, she murmured. What? Changeling asked, facing the zebra. Sikora smirked at him. It was very noble of you to help Screwball. Something I would not expect from Changeling, Prince Mothball. His jaw dropped in surprise. I don't know what you're talking about. Saber shook her head with a laugh. You can drop the charade. I promise. You can stay. He stared at her for a long while and then reluctantly changed back into himself. How did you know? Did my eyes give it away? No, Seeker replied, holding out Teal's cup. They at least told me all. There's no tricking me, Prince Mothball. He sighed and slumped to the floor. Please, it's just Mothball. I'm no prince. I'm a traitor to my kind. Yes, Seeker nodded. But you did it because you fell in love with the point you were supposed to dispose of. He was not by her. Are you psychic or something? Instead of answering, the secret gestured for him to sit at the table. He hesitated at the thought of parting from Screwball, but he did as she requested. After a few seconds, Secret joined him, a stack of cards in the hooves. Well, your guess was only half right, Mothball claimed. James cannot love, let alone fall in love. I don't even have a heart. Are you sure? Secret asked Taterhead. After bringing Screwball here for a cure? She's the only friend I ever had. What was I supposed to do? She shook her head. You're so blunt to what made you betray. Let's just see what the cards have to say. She shoved the deck in her hooves and spread them on the table. Take 3 and I will tell the past, the present, and the future as well. Mothball shrugged and decided he wanted to see with her game. He took 3 from the deck and handed them to Sakura. She set them face down in the middle and turned over the one on the left. The card showed a picture of a dark figure with glowing red eyes that made Mothball cringe. The devil, Sakura explained. Looks like Screwball's dad. They see with their head back and laugh. Ha! This represents the hell of your past. You've been scolded and harassed. A demon took control of your mind, shaping you to be blind to your heart, quite cleverly. As a result, you have been treated unfairly. My mother. You see yourself as a demon as well, a monster who belongs in hell. You think that you are heartless, emotionless, and bad. It is these faint thoughts that make you sad. Mothball said nothing. Sakura turned the card in the middle, revealing a white pencil with red wings, pouring water from one goblet into another. Your presence revolves temperance, the zebra stated, a symbol of balance. What does that mean? The prince inquired. You have given up your happiness as a changeling and have let your true emotions take wing. All your life you followed your mother. You let that marry for another. The pegasus wings are red, representing desire, but it is white from hoof to head, representing purity. You have combined both with maturity. You increased the feast on love, but now you show with that dove. She pointed to Screwball. Okay, so I've changed, Mothball admitted. But I told you, I'm not made to love. Sakura sighed. Of this you are so sure. Now we will see your future. The last card had 2 unicorns, a mare and a colt, staring intensely at each other. Their hoofs entwined and their horns touching. Above their heads was a glowing pink heart. Sakura smiled at this one. The lovers, Mothball groaned. Let me guess. When it comes to love, your future is bright. Do you believe now that I am right? These are just a bunch of playing cards. They don't mean anything. The zebra shook her head again. That queen has led your thoughts astray. Perhaps I can convince you another way. She circled the table and with that warning, placed Mothball's hoof on her chest. Hey, what do you feel? The card inquired nonchalantly. He paused. Your heart? Indeed. Now come. As he followed the zebra, Mothball realized something. Hey, how come you stop talking in rhyme? Sakura did not answer and pulled the carpets off Screwball. She took Mothball's hoof again and laid it on Screwball's chest. What do you feel now? Her heart. Once his have to, he was cut off as he removed his hoof to his own chest. And now? Something thumped wildly against his hoof in his face, similar to thumping inside Screwball and Sakura. He had felt it many times before, but told himself it was nothing but the love he could impose through him. Then why was it in the exact same place in his chest as in Screwball and Sakura's? Where the heart should be. Mothball looked up at the zebra. There has to be another explanation. I'm not supposed to have a heart. That does not mean you cannot, Sakura stated. What else could fill that spot? If you are heartless, Mothball, how do you explain your feelings to Screwball? The prince looked at the mare in the bed. Suddenly the color returned to her cheeks, giving her face a gentle glow. It made him smile to see this, but also sad that she was still not awake. I can't explain it, he admitted. The moment I saw her, I was bewitched. Sometimes I wonder if she casts a spell on me, but the more I spent with her, the more I was compelled to stay with her. I tried not to, because I didn't want to hurt her, but I kept coming back. I know she loves me. I've always known. I was supposed to fade off it, but you know something? No matter how much time I spent with her, she never seemed to wither, not in the slightest. I felt her love transfer to me, but her energy never diminished. I began to assume she was immune. He hung his head. That was clearly not the case, after what my mother did to her. Multiple noticed Scribble shivering, so he put the covers back over her body. Can't stop thinking about her, he continued. Everything about her. Her laugh, her smile, her sense of humor, her hair, her eyes. He sighed. Oh, what I would give to see them again. Do you think she'll get better soon? When he received no answer, Mato turned his head. The zebra was no longer behind him. Sakura? Do not fear. I am here. He glanced around the room and found her stirring her cauldron. As he approached her, Sakura took the teacup he had drunk from and dumped the leaves into boiling water. What are you doing now? Mato asked, peering inside. Sakura took some green powder from a jar and blew it into the brew. Green images started to form, making a trailing clasp. Soon he was gazing at two silhouettes. One there seemed Scribble and another himself. The figures embraced each other and bent their bodies in a way that they formed a heart. Suddenly, the image evaporated into thin air, and all that remained of pot was green liquid. What was that? The prince questioned, still in awe. That, Sakura replied, so that was when two become one. They possess a matter more powerful than the sun. What you take as a weakness is not so. Strength is what comes with the glow. Do you ever give a straight answer? No. He stared at her and then at Screwball. If nothing changes, I could make more stew, Super said, but I'll need some help from you. Mato turned back to Score. How can I help? As Screwball gained consciousness, everything came flooding back. Her father's mental breakdown, unpleasant encounter with Dinky, her mother's supposed betrayal, her brother trying to be Chrysalis, her brother. Sandy, she murmured. She felt something cool on her forehead, causing her to slowly open her eyes. Sandy, she said again. Shh, a wrong voice whispered. Take it easy, my little filly. With Screwball's vision came to focus, she saw the tears smiling over her and pressing wet clouds to her forehead. Sakura? It is good to see you awake. Tell me, does anything ache? Thingamar groaned. My head. Sakura left for a moment and came back with a cup of tea. Drink this, but not too fast. You like your strength, but the worst has passed. Screwball struggled to sit up. How did I get here? How long was I out? For an hour you have been here. It was one of your friends that brought you, dear. Really? She asked tea. Who? Dinky? One of the twins? The sea was about to answer when his voice interrupted her. Hey, Sakura, I think I got the things you asked for. Grace started carrying a set of bags in the doorway. Not knowing Screwball was awake, he chose to get Mothball. The young man gasped. You! Shelly turned alarm, but smiled. You're awake. Thank goodness. Screwball looked accusingly at Sakura. How could you let him in here? Do you have any idea who he is? He is the one who saved your life, the saber replied. I do not know why this cost you strife. Mare hoofed. Save my life, my hoof. What happened, your highness? Didn't want to lose your primary food source? Moth was grin and faded. What are you talking about? Don't play dumb. You've been using me all this time. You told your mother all my secrets. You betrayed me. I thought you were my friend. The prince was confused. Screwy, let me explain. I trusted you. Screwball, please lie down, Sakura should say. No! She screamed. I won't be in the same room with him. So, suddenly, the pillows fell out the bed and soon toward Mothball. He must have took a time. Screwy, please, he begged, but the man was already up and running toward the door. You don't have the strength, Sakura yelled. Mothball moved in front of the mare. The children are looking for you. It's not safe out there. Screwball looked at Screwball scowled at him. I don't care, as long as I'm away from you. She pushed her back and raced outside. She did not know where she was going. She just wanted to get as far from him as possible. Yet her heart was telling her to go back, but she would not listen. She did not trust her heart anymore. It did not take long for her to run out of breath. She had gained some strength during her rest, but not enough to teleport. She panted with thirst and then spotted a river nearby. She knelt down for a drink. She cut her reflection, making her pause. The mirror in the water looked just like her, only paler and broken. She sobbed. This is all my fault. If I hadn't been so foolish, if I listened to Daddy, none of this would have happened. This would be home with my family, my friends. Sadie, the little brother was their deepest regret. The poor infant had done nothing wrong, and yet he was paying the price for her actions. Screwball shook her head. No, this was all Mothball. He tricked me. If that was the case, then why could she not stop thinking about how hurt he had looked when she had rushed out? For that matter, why had he brought her to this course in the first place? Why had he not taken her chrysalis? Why did her heart still ache at the thought of him? She looked at her reflection again and flushed away furiously. I don't know what to think anymore, she bawled. She burned her face in her hooves. Not hearing mothflies came out of the trees. He looked at her with sad eyes. He wanted to wrap his forelegs around her and assure her everything was alright. She had every right to be upset with him, but he could not help but feel guilty. He had to let her know how he felt, but he was not sure how. He was not disguised as a pony with nothing to lose. He was his chilling self. After what he had done, would she believe him? He thought back to the night at Grand Galloping Gala, where they had danced together. She looked so beautiful. He didn't realize that at some point that night, he had fallen utterly and completely in love with her. Then he remembered that song and how strangely the lyrics fit the relationship. This gave him an idea. It was corny, but it was the only way he knew how to express himself. He started to sing. Screwball's head shut up at the sound of his voice. She turned to him as he cautiously approached. Her instincts started to run, but her heart kept her in place. Mothball gulped as he continued. Screwball raised an eyebrow at him, slightly confused by why he was singing. It was not the sweetest of voices, and there was nervousness in his tone, but it was not horrible. He held his hoof, but she turned away. Mothball was hurt, but he would not give up. He choked on his word. I think I'm in. Screwball faced him again, her eyes wide. She remembered the song from the gala, along with the next lyric. Could it be? Mothball was struggling so hard he skipped the verse altogether, and the one after. He reached out his hoof again. This time she let him touch her. Screwball turned the rest of her body as he laid both his hoofs on her shoulder. She wanted to keep listening, but her mind took control and wrenched herself out of his grasp. She walked away with her head down, but Mothball was determined not to lose her again. He sang louder and with more passion. Screwball stopped in her tracks. She slowly turned her head back to him. She was now looking directly into his emerald eyes. They were so sincere, so sad, so desperate, in a way no creature could possibly fake. She did not need her power to see the truth in them. Screwball turned fully toward him. He extended his foreleg to her. I love you, Screwy. The young man could not contain his emotion any longer and did not hesitate to rush into his embrace. You've seen the Pony Tarot cards, right? Yes, I was thinking of the Lion King too. I didn't use Love Will Find a Way because Screwball's supposed to be upset with Mothball. I love Ryan's cards so much, especially after meeting Bernard Critchlow at BurningCon. Eek.